Previously, we created our first Metahuman. If you didn't check that out yet, please check it. In this tutorial, we will learn how to set up our blend shapes with the new automation setup. Let's start. You can find every detail about the buttons or process on the red dot buttons. Also, you can check the full workflow by clicking on the documentation in our site. Let's import our custom meshes. Then let's click on the yellow dot of Joint Transform function. Inside this page, we can automate functions. Simply turn on related functions to run automatically. Every function will automatically run according to its current settings. So please make sure you checked function settings before running Joint Transform function. In this tutorial, we will see how to edit our blend shapes. So I will only turn on Save DNA, Build Body, and Blend Shape Export functions. Select your meshes and hit Joint Transform. This process may take some time. After the process, Metapipe will export all related blend shapes to cDNA Calibration Blend Shapes folder. You can import those meshes to any sculpting software such as ZBrush or Blender. If you want to learn more about sculpting expression, you can watch our detailed guide. Metahumans have nearly 700 shapes. Metapipe has its own algorithm to split and combine shapes from your sculpted expressions. It exports all necessary blend shape for you. Even if you sculpt a few shapes, it will affect hundreds of shapes with our blend shape split and shape generation algorithms that works together with blend shape edit function. Basically, it calculates your meshes and generates combined meshes from them. Also, it can split your shapes to distribute to the controllers. This function works together with Blend Shape Edit button. I will open ZBrush and use the Subtool Master in the Plugins Manager to multi-append all. Let's take a look at our meshes. I'll delete the ones that I won't be using. Now I can begin sculpting. If everything looks good, we can export it. Pay attention to the naming. It needs to match the previous exported mesh naming for automatic setup to work. You can check the naming from the main Blend Shapes folder. Then, it's your call, but I suggest creating a new folder named Modified and exporting them as OBJ files inside this folder. Otherwise, you can export it anywhere, but still naming will be important. After you sculpted your shapes, you can import them manually and apply them by selecting All. Click on Blend Shape Edit. Let's also see how we automate it. To automate the process, always save your sculpted shapes to cDNA Calibration Output, Blend Shapes Modified folder for automatic import. Then open Blend Shape Edit Settings. Set it to Automatic. Now we can run this function without importing anything. Before export our mesh, let's check Connect Rig and Control Rig functions. These functions are optional. If you have any accessory, you can bind to the rig by using Connect Rig. Let's bind this object to our head mesh. Select the object and click on Connect Rig. Then select Head Part and then select the head joint. Now object is attached to the head joint. To create a control rig similar to Unreal Engine Metahuman control rig, simply click on Control Rig button. That way you can animate your characters inside Maya. To access IK and FK or other settings, please check the controllers. At this process, you can still edit your meshes. Metapipe now can update meshes without changing the joint positions. Simply, first select your edited mesh and then select the target mesh. If the mesh is a Metahuman topology, then you can select only Edited Mesh. While it is selected, click on Mesh Fix. This function directly refreshes the Metahuman data without history while keeping all of the shapes. If everything is okay, simply assign materials, apply Vertex Color Map, and hit Export. And that's it! Good luck with your Metahumans, and bye.